If there's one director you can always count on, it's Quentin Tarantino.
Oh, yeah!
Django Unchained. Okay, Django Unchained is Quentin Tarantino's, I don't know, I'm going to say his sixth film because it's his sixth good one that people know about. And it is epic Tarantino. It is exactly like his others. It's kind of a Western, but it's more set in the southern, in the South during slave trade and all that. So it's not really a Western, but yet they wear cowboy hats and all that. So it's kind of a mix of the two, and I really like it. And from the opening scene of the movie, the intro song is a song about Django. And it's just awesome, as his soundtracks are always good. And this one is probably his best of them all. Christoph Waltz is in this movie, and he's the Jew killer from Inglourious Basterds. Excellent actor, and he plays a German in this movie. One little fact about Tarantino, he'll always have a German play a German, or an American play an American. He never has a German play an American, or an American play a German, or something like that. He never does, which makes it just that much better. So he has Christoph Waltz, who then rescues Django, who is a slave, and they go bounty hunting for these people. That's pretty much their job, is they just go claim bounties and make a lot of money doing it. Well, after they kill the guys that they needed to, Django decides to go rescue his wife. Well, his wife is owned by Leonardo DiCaprio, Calvin Candy. Oh my goodness, Leonardo DiCaprio. His performance in this movie is so good and so creepy that if he doesn't get a nomination, I might be a little upset. Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. He is so evil in this movie. And his handyman is Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson is just as evil. Both of them are just spawn of evilness that you just want to punch him in the face so bad. They're perfect because you got Christoph Waltz and Jamie Foxx, who are two great characters. And you have DiCaprio and Samuel L. Jackson, who are two great characters, kind of going like this. That looked bad. You got them two, and they're just going at each other, and they're trying to trick each other, and it's not working. And there's a part when DiCaprio gets mad, and he hits the table, and he hits a glass cup, and he picks up his hand, and he starts bleeding. And this is not in the script, I can guarantee you, because the way he does it, it's not on purpose. And he just keeps acting, and his hand is just gushing blood. And he holds it for a second, and he just keeps acting. It's oh my gosh, he was so in his role that he didn't even care. And then he pulls out a chunk of glass later on, and you're like, ah! Yeah, he was so into the movie, and he's so evil. All the characters in this movie are excellent, like Tarantino. Now, the violence in this movie is so much that it's disturbing almost. It's the violence of Kill Bill, only a little more violence in Kill Bill. The awesomeness of Inglourious Basterds, and the dialogue of Pulp Fiction all put together. It is literally all of those. But the violence, there's a couple scenes where it's not like Kill Bill where you're yeah, she's just killing a whole bunch of guys. It's you don't want to watch because it's disturbing, stuff that happens to slaves and stuff. And so it gets really hardcore like that. But then the violence the other way when Django's killing people is just epic. I mean, there's a ton of violence. Not for kids. Probably one of the most hardcore movies of the year when it comes to all-around content. It is intense. It is awesome, though. And the N-word is used in this movie probably 90 times, at least. It is the most common word in the movie. But, I mean, it makes sense for that kind of period. But it's just oh my gosh, you hate Leonardo DiCaprio, you hate Samuel L. Jackson, you love Jamie Foxx, and you love Christoph Waltz in this movie. They're all just great characters. And the scene when they're all together, there's a scene where all four of them are together. Best scene in the movie. Just outstanding. I definitely say Django Unchained is a very great movie, and it will be in my top 10 favorite of the year. I'm not going to tell you where on that list because that video is coming out soon. If you haven't seen Django and you like Tarantino movies, definitely see Django. Definitely see Django. But if you don't like Tarantino movies, don't watch this movie. It's hardcore. That's what I thought of Django. I thought it was excellent. I loved all the dialogue and the music. There was some rap in the music that just was what? Where did this come from? And they just start rapping, and you're not in the movie, but the soundtrack started rapping. I was okay, I guess it works. It's Tarantino. So there's things like that that only Tarantino does, and some of the screenshots, you're oh, yeah, that's Tarantino. And it's just an all-around epic movie. So I have not seen Les Mis yet because I saw this one instead. I'm glad. Definitely glad. And my best of the year list should be coming out, and it probably will not include Les Mis or Zero Dark 30 because I haven't seen either one of those. And I don't know if it would include Les Mis in either way. But either way, yeah, go watch Django. It's epic, awesome, hardcore. I cannot stress enough how hardcore this movie is. So subscribe wherever that button is now. I think it's down here. I'm not sure they changed the layout of YouTube. I'm pretty sure it's right there below the like button. Thanks for watching. Peace.